singers, when they sing songs, it's like a mantra. When you repeat a chorus over and over and over. So when a kid hears a song and he starts singing that chorus over and over and over, then you start to hear it in the alpha state, into the subconscious mind. So you start to become the song or become what you're saying.
Music is a spiritual thing. You don't play with music. If you play with music, you will die young. You see, because when the higher forces give you a gift of music, musicianship, it must be well used for the good of humanity. If you use it for your own self by deceiving people or doing this, you will die young. You see, and I've told people this many times. So I'm going to prove them wrong and prove myself right. Because now I'm 44, I'm getting younger. Because I'm doing it right.
Thank you. It's nice to feel important. I think maybe a bit more important to feel, not be nice though. This moment, this evening, the spot where I stand tonight was not my destination when I was young and full of vinegar. I did not engineer this journey. To tell you the truth, I don't think I could even see this far. And now that I'm older and full of wonder, I can see that maybe other forces were at the wheel. You may have seen my mother Sarah in my music and witnessed the laughter and tears of my children, my family. They were the pillars beneath this life of mine. Theirs is the humanity reflected in this moment. You may be familiar with countless of shoulders that I stood upon to just see where I might go. They were the pillars that were beneath my life. Theirs is the humanity reflected in this moment. I also hope you can see reflections of the gift of friendship so generously given to me by Benny Carter, Sidney Poitier, Mo Austin, happy birthday Mo, Clarence Avant, and Steve Ross, my gurus of givingness, and a multitude of others who too have been pillars beneath this life of mine. I accept this great honor in their names on this, the proudest day of my life. Thank you, governors of the Academy, for including me in such prestigious company. And you Americans out there, please join the rising support for the National Endowment for the Arts. Each act of creation can be another powerful pillar beneath this life of this wonderful and troubled nation of ours. Who knows, the next artist we support may one day stand before you as I do now, humble, proud, cool, and so thankful. Thank you all.
You have been considered the best at what you do, and you've discovered and attracted and nurtured a lot of other people who could be called the best. Any way you could define those qualities, what it means to be the best?
I don't know. You just do what you do. I don't know how to drive. I just know about the blank page. I have a feeling, an instinct about the blank page, and I studied my craft for a long time to be good at it in terms of orchestration, composing, and arranging. I worked with every singer almost in pop music. I would have wanted to do film since I was 15 years old, and I got a shot to do that. And I think that every person has an obligation to themselves to grow until you go. Just be into your skin and do everything you think you know how to do, and avoid the Peter principle.
Get there. Frank Sinatra, did you still wear the ring that he gave you? Wow.
The rest of my life. One of the greatest guys I've ever met in my life.
I would like to have you meet a gentleman who's been doing these marvelous orchestrations for me, Mr. Quincy Jones. Right there. Q, Mr. Quincy Jones. One of the bright young stars in the orchestrating business. Q, go ahead.
The birds did not imitate flutes. It's the reverse. Thunder didn't imitate the drums. It was the reverse. And so the elements of nature, when it comes from that's the most powerful force there is. Just like a melody. You can study orchestration, you can study harmony and theory and everything else, but melodies come straight from God. There's really no technique for melodies, really. You can't touch it, you can't taste it, you can't smell it, you can't see it. You just feel it, and it hangs in the air. It owns, it dominates every time period,
string quartets had its own time period, and nobody can ever change it because it's hanging up there in heaven someplace. They use the 440 to tune up to A, and I hear that the pulse of the universe is 454. You know, that's pretty close. And so that A has something to do with much more than just a note. You know, it's got something to do with just what a natural rhythm of what life is about.
The best advice I ever got was from Nadia Boulanger in 1957. She said, your music will never be more or less than you are a human being. And so I started to work on the human being. I'm discovering a lot of things about myself, you know, and I'm trying now for the last 2 years to get all of the negative thoughts out of my body. Grudges, no more anger. It's a waste of time. And Mark Twain's words just overwhelm me. Anger is an acid which does more harm to the vessel in which it's stored than anything on which it's poured. And isn't it amazing to get to 85 to figure that out?